Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, and a very warm welcome if you're new. My name is Vika for those who don't know me, and before we go further, go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my video, and also click the the alarm notification bell. Thank you very much. So let's get into the video. For this video, I am going to be spilling some tea on my experience from the first day of college. Basically, I'm going to tell you like 5 things that I think for me were the important things, or the things that mainly changed in my life. So number 1 on my list is roommates/friends. Unless you know someone that goes to the same college you're going to, your roommates are going to be the first friends you're going to have. So it is really, really important that you pay attention to the friends that you're going to choose, because they're literally going to shape your life, and they're going to like define the life you're going to live in college, like the people you're going to hang around with and whatever. So me, I was lucky. I got really, really nice roommates. Shout out to my roommates, and really nice friends, like people that we can really understand each other and communicate, and that we have sort of the same like behaviors, and that, you know, it's difficult when you're, especially if you are in a new country, to find people that like they are coming from different parts of the world. You don't know how their cultures are, you don't know how they behave. So for you to be able to identify that one friend or that group of friends that you're going to, you know, understand each other. How can I say? In Kirundi. It's really, really important. So yeah, shout out to my roommates and my friends. You are really cool and I love you. The number 2 most important thing is budgeting. The budget. Like, you're coming from home, you were so used to living with your mom and dad. They take care of everything. You just say whatever you need and everything is there, and the food and everything. But if you go to college, it's literally the first step to you living alone. Oh Lord, in this scenario, it's a disaster. You don't want to know what happened to me. But anyways, you know, like when you first start living alone and they give you money and you have to, like, you know, use it on your own, and I'm telling you, you just feel like you can do anything, and you keep seeing cool stuff. Like, you go to town, you see cool stuff, you keep buying them, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, the parents have just sent in you money, and you feel like you're literally the richest person on earth. So you go around buying all the unnecessary things, and then you just find after some time, boom, money is over. And like here in India, if you're a student, you have a student visa, you're not allowed to work. So imagine the only money the pocket money you have to use is from your parents. So in this area, you really, really, really have to learn how to budget. What I do now, not what I did before, but I'm still learning also. Like, you write down the priorities, the things you have to do. Like, if you're paying rent and electricity or school fees, or, you know, the things you know you can't go without. And also you have to budget about the food you eat. Me, the food, I think that's where I lose most of my money. Like, I feel like eating this, yeah, buy the food. I feel like this, yeah. So you have like to write down per month. I think that's easier, per month. Or if that's hard for you, you can do per week. I don't know. But who buys food per week? I don't know. Anyway, just do per month. Make sure you budget according to the money you have, because, you know, being cashless in a faraway country and you're alone, not fun. The 3rd point on my list is peer pressure. Yo, we all know that, you know, especially those who come from families that your parents, you know, were kind of strict on you and they were hurting you and they're keeping you inside, And you're in high school, and basically in high school, you're still a kid and you can do whatever you want. So you're like, if I got a college, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. So you go to a new country, to a new place, or to a new town. If you're still in the same country, then you're like, I'm going to do whatever I want because I'm on my own and my parents are not here and there's no one to tell me what to do. So you start, like, you didn't drink before, you never used to smoke before, you never used to, I don't know. So you go, you start drinking, you start doing drugs, you start going to these crazy, crazy parties. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that going to parties is bad or whatever. I'm just saying, try and refrain from doing things you're not used to doing. Like here where I am, I see people, they come in, they're literally like angels. They're like angels. And then wait, after like 1 year or even some months, people, they're going crazy. They have changed how they wear, how they walk, whatever, and then they end up diverting from the whole point that you went there. There's this thing we like saying, like, we took 3 planes to come. I didn't take 3 planes to come here to come and start joking. So think about that also. Your parents are making an effort to send you to school. They're giving you money and blah, blah, blah. And then you go and start joking with your life. Like, that's not cool. So yeah, refrain from doing things just because it's cool, just because other people are doing it, and just because you can do it, because there's no one watching you. Literally, that's your life you're throwing away, and it's nobody's problem. The next point, that's the 4th point, might not be important to some people, but it's important to me. It's religion. Like, I'm a Christian, and some people of you might be Muslims or Catholics, or Catholics are Christians. What am I saying? Anyway, so you move out of your house or your parents' house, your country. Well, you are a very good Christian, you are a very good Muslim, or you are whatever religion you are, and then you reach where you are and it's not going so well and you start going off track. I'm saying I added this point because it personally happened to me, so I think some people of you might be facing the same thing. So, like, for example, for me, I went to India, and in India, Christianity is not like, it's not the majority. Like, majority of the people are not Christians. So I'm not going to go into details, but for some reasons, it started becoming like hard to pray like I used to keep up with, whatever Christian things I was doing before, because, it comes with changing the environment and the people you are around. If you are around people who do not pray and stuff, at some point on the road you start going off track, and then you find you start forgetting to pray. If you're praying like 3 times a day, you start like 2, 1, and then you go to 0, all that. So I would really, really, really advise you. It's hard, but when it's the hardest to pray, that's when you really need to pray, because one thing that is going to help you and keep you grounded and like literally give you comfort is God. Like, for me, literally, because otherwise you lose your mind. You're going through new things you don't know. So yeah, if you were praying, keep praying. And if it's difficult, try and find people where you are who are in the same religion as you, or you have the same faith, so that you can help each other and lift each other up. Yeah. Last but not certainly least, ladies and gentlemen, is the whole point you are in college to begin with: study. Okay, people, let me tell you, I'm going to confess something right now. Me and studying, we do not have a very good relationship these days. I don't know why. I used to like studying before. I mean, I don't know. I used to like studying and everything. I was like, I'm gonna become a doctor and blah 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 blah. So along the way, it kind of changed, what I wanted to do with my life and my career and everything. It started changing. So like, I started losing interest in studying. Not exactly, but like, I wasn't that much invested in books and reading and all that. But let me tell you, if you're in college, it's not high school. People, high school, like you could go do a test, you have not studied nothing. You just go, you're going to copy from someone, blah blah blah, or whatever. I mean, it was easier. But in college, there's no one who's going to tell you to study. There's no one who's going to force you. Like in high school, if you were like high school, day school, or boarding school, day school, your parents are going to tell you, study, blah, blah, blah. For those of us who went to boarding school, they even give you time. This is study time. Do this, do that. It's like your teachers are really trying to force you, like, because, you're still young and they're trying to give you up. But in college, honey, nobody cares. If you study, if you don't study, that's your problem. I heard someone say that college is a business before it's a school first, or something like that. Like, if you're giving them money, they don't care. They're just going to teach you. If you don't study, that's up to you. So you definitely don't want to go to another country, study, and then fail. And then explain to your parents that they're going to have to pay again another year, like thousands of dollars. You don't want to do that. So for your own good, study. I'm saying that to you and saying that to myself back. Study. Like, you can have fun, you can explore things, but keep in mind what took you there. So sit down and study. So basically, that's all I had for you today. I hope you enjoyed and I hope these points help you. And I want you to comment down below, like, what your experiences have been like, or some of the questions you have for me. And I'll compile them together and do another video next time. So bye. I hope you enjoy. God bless you. I love you. Bye. See you in the next video.